Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, the chief ministers have violently violated the provisions of the anti-defection law and has gone to the extent of appointing ministers from them. The TDP scheduled tribe cannot be taken in the ministry. A Muslim from TDP cannot be made a minister, but a Dal Badalu, a traitor to the system, have been given ministership, which speaks about the way Mr. Chandrababu Naidu is functioning. It is unfortunate that all those who had agitated for setting up of Lokpal in Delhi have not even started the process of appointment of Lokpal in the national government. And they had the, I would say, they went to the extent of telling the Supreme Court that under the present dispensation, it is not possible to appoint Lokpal. These were the very people who had, under the leadership of Mr. Anna Hazare, supported the Lokpal movement in Delhi. We are not surprised because Mr. Narendra Modi has no respect for the institution of Lok Ayukt and Lokpal, and during his tenure of 12 years as Chief Minister of Gujarat, he did not appoint a Lok Ayukt. Similarly, in Andhra Pradesh also, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, although the Lok Ayukt bill here is very, I would say, weak, but even that Lok Ayukt has not been appointed. Now, any person who has an issue of corruption, as we have pointed out, that there is a huge amount of corruption in the land acquisition, where foreign companies have been invited to start smart cities here. Where does anyone go to put in complaint? There is no Lok Ayukt. No due diligence has been done with the companies who have signed MOUs with the state government of Andhra Pradesh. All this is a cover-up because huge corruption is going on in the state of Andhra Pradesh. I would compliment the PCC for have taken the issue of special category status to the people of Andhra Pradesh by first collecting signatures of more than 1 crore, and now through the Praja ballot we are conveying to the Government of India and Government of Andhra Pradesh that they cannot sort of fool the people of Andhra Pradesh by not giving the special category status to the state of Andhra Pradesh. 8th June 2017, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu will be completing 3 years as Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. We are starting a motorbike yatra where the Youth Congress and NSUI would go to every assembly segments and most of the bigger villages and remind the people of the election promises which Mr. Chandrababu Naidu has made to the people of Andhra Pradesh. We are preparing a pamphlet of the election promises made by the TDP in the last election, particularly of the youth. The fees reimbursement is not taking place, funds are not being placed, students are complaining. He had promised that you elect Chandrababu Naidu as the Chief Minister and you won't have to go to the government for a job, the job will come to your house. We would like to know how many jobs have come to how many households. He had promised to the unemployed youth of Andhra Pradesh that they will be paid 2,000 rupees per month as an unemployment allowance. He could not give employment to the youth of Andhra Pradesh, but through the back door he has given employment to his son. Also, at the same time, the Youth Congress, NSUI, would take up the issue of communal harmony in the state of Andhra Pradesh, because the way the BJP is harassing the minorities at the national level and in Uttar Pradesh particularly, Akhlaq in Dadri was killed because they found some meat in his fridge, and the meat was not beef. Then in Gujarat, Dalit boys were beaten up mercilessly on a false accusation that they had killed a cow. In Alwar in Rajasthan, a Muslim, Pehlu Khan from Himachal Pradesh, who had gone to buy a milk animal from the government cattle fair in Jaipur, was mercilessly killed in broad daylight on the national highway. And it is sad that the government of Rajasthan and the Chief Minister in particularly has not even uttered a word of condemnation. 200 people were involved, only 3 people have been arrested. And on the contrary, on the person who has died, they have filed a FIR against him. That fellow had a valid receipt of purchase of milk animal, and now they are being harassed. Our organizational structure is now complete. We had a review meeting of the office bearers and the cells and departments, and I must compliment the PCC for having done a good job. And now I will, the AICC General Secretary and the Secretary will be visiting every district headquarter. We'll have a district convention in the next 3 months. The motorbike which is going, Yatra which is going, will take up the issue of drought and the farmers' suicides. And we are preparing a charge sheet against the TDP government, which we shall release on 8th of June 2017.